Welcome to Celeb Scene Central. For the 75th Emmys ceremony, which honored TV work from 2022 to 2023 but was postponed until January 2024 because of industry strikes, TV Academy members lined up almost entirely behind a single drama, HBO's Departing Succession, a single comedy, FX's Rookie the Bear, and a single limited/anthology series, Netflix's Beef. 8 months later at the 76th Emmys, meaning both last weekend's creative arts ceremonies and Sunday night's primetime ceremony, two shows, both from Disney's resurgent FX division, had record-breaking hauls. The limited-turn drama series Shogun took home 18 prizes, more than any other show in a single cycle, and the second season of The Bear snagged 11, surpassing by one its own record for most wins by a comedy in a single cycle. And yet, oddly enough, there was less of a dominant sweep of the genres at the 76th Emmys than there had been at the 75th. Hear me out. The Bear, even with its incredible accumulation of wins, which included prizes for directing, Christopher Storer, for the Off-the-Wall Fishes episode, and 3 for its regulars, actor Jeremy Allen White and supporting actor Eben Moss-Backrack for the second consecutive year, plus supporting actress Liza Colón-Zayas, still came up short for Best Comedy. For that prize, in a shocking upset predicted by no one, the second season of The Bear was beaten by the third season of HBO/Max's Hacks. The two shows had never gone head-to-head before. The first 2 seasons of Hacks lost to the first 2 seasons of Ted Lasso, whereas Hacks was off the air last year when The Bear was in the running for the first time. How did this happen? Well, for one thing, there's obviously a lot of love for Hacks, which also beat out The Bear for Best Comedy Actress. Jean Smart, who also won the prize for the show's 2 prior seasons, topped Ayo Edebiri, who last cycle won Best Comedy Supporting Actress and Best Comedy Writing. Hacks, which previously won for its first season, was probably helped this cycle by the fact that The Bear had 2 nominees in the category, but it also submitted a hell of an episode in its season 3 finale. More than that, though, I think that chatter about The Bear being great but not funny, which had started during its first season, reached a crescendo during the final round of Emmy voting when voters were considering the show's second season but also watching its decidedly unfunny third season, which had just begun rolling out. Another reason that I think season 3 was on voters' minds as they voted for season 2, Colón-Zayas' win for season 2, even though she was much stronger in season 3. As voters contemplated whether The Bear is really a comedy, I suspect that many arrived at the conclusion that they should not punish the talent from The Bear for being promoted as such, but had pause about giving the show once again a prize called Best Comedy, which has historically gone to laugh-out-loud programs like Modern Family, Veep, Schitt's Creek and Ted Lasso. Additionally, HBO, the outside agency that it retained to help with this season's Hacks Awards campaign and the talent associated with Hacks, convincingly emphasized on the campaign trail just how hard it is to make a comedy about comedy. It's a zero-sum game. People either laugh or they don't. And when it comes to Hacks, people laugh. To me, it's a nice thing that both of these great shows have now won top prizes. And I think that moving forward, FX and the talent behind The Bear should call people's bluff and promote season 3 as a drama. It's too early to know what the competitive landscape will look like, but I suspect that the show would more than hold its own under that designation. Other shows that changed tone mid-run have switched Emmy categories mid-run, including Orange is the New Black and Shameless, but they were forced to by the TV Academy. Speaking of category reclassifications, Shogun was initially intended to be a limited series, but went over so well with critics and viewers that additional seasons were ordered, turning it into a drama series. And it made Emmys history not only in the totality of its wins, but in becoming the first largely non-English language TV show ever to be crowned Best Drama. Netflix's Squid Game came close 2 years ago, but wound losing to Succession. This Emmys may well be remembered for that more than anything else, as an historic turning point, like the 2020 Oscars ceremony at which Parasite became the first non-English language film to win Best Picture. Perhaps in a few years the idea of a separate international Emmys ceremony will be seen as obsolete. Shogun also won prizes for drama directing and both lead actor and lead actress. And yet, once again, there is reason to believe that this was not the result of lazy coattail voting, because the show also lost the prizes for drama supporting actor. Its 2 nominees were beaten by Billy Crudup of Apple TV Plus's The Morning Show, and writing, Slow Horses prevailed, perhaps in part because Shogun had multiple nominees that divided its support. It had no nominees for supporting actress, which The Crown's Elizabeth Debicki won, as she had done at every other major awards show over the past year. That brings us to Netflix's limited series Baby Reindeer, a deeply personal and painful autobiographical roller coaster written by and starring the heretofore unknown Richard Gadd. As recently as early June, not even the streamer itself considered the show to be a major Emmys priority, but Baby Reindeer organically accumulated a massive audience, sparked passionate cultural conversations and ultimately became an unstoppable force, despite the best efforts of the real woman who helped to inspire the program. In the end, it topped formidable competition to win Best Limited/Anthology Series, writing, Gadd, actor, Gad, and supporting actress, Jessica Gunning. At the same time, 3 of Baby Reindeer's 4 formidable competitors for Best Limited/Anthology Series also took home major prizes. Limited/Anthology directing was won by Steven Zalian, helmer of another stunning Netflix project, Ripley, over Baby Reindeer's Weronika Tafilska. Supporting actor was won by Lamorne Morris, star of FX's Fargo, over Baby Reindeer's Tom Goodman-Hill. And lead actress was won by Jodie Foster, star of HBO's True Detective, Night Country. In hindsight, Netflix probably wishes that it had pushed Gunning as a lead, thereby clearing a path for co-star Nava Mao in supporting and potentially resulting in 2 actress wins. In other news, I'm happy for the folks behind the Peacock streaming service, who have been busting their asses for years trying to land Emmy recognition for their shows, but never really broke through until this cycle. It's really hard to get people to change their TV viewing habits in any way, and especially to convince them to check out another new show on another newish streamer. But with The Traitors, they managed to do so. The show won Best Reality Competition Program, vanquishing MTV's RuPaul's Drag Race, which had won the award in 5 of the last 6 years. The host of The Traitors, Alan Cumming, also won Best Reality or Competition Series host at last weekend's Creative Arts Emmys, snapping RuPaul's 8-year winning streak. And now more people are likely to check out Peacock.